Hello everyone, welcome back to Parler to Seul. And today we will have another language learning app review. This app has a very similar feature just like Duolingo, and this app is called Busuu. I've been using this app for the last 30 days. No, it's actually more. I've been using this app for 50 days now. I think it's enough time for me to understand the app and to finally give a review about it. If you're hesitating or if you want to find an alternative for Duolingo or any other app, maybe this review will help you. So let's get started. Busuu as a language learning app offers 14 different languages. So English, Spanish, French, German, Korean, Chinese, and everything. So I'll give you the list right here on the screen so you can pick the language that you want to learn. So Busuu only has 14, but these 14 languages are the most searched languages, I think. So if you're not learning something very specific, I think you will find a language that you want to learn on Busuu. So at the beginning, you will have to take a test so that Busuu can know your current level. So this is me taking the starting test, which is varying in difficulty. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you know the answer or not. You can just answer it honestly, whether you know it or not, and by the end you will get your level, the recommended level for you to start learning with Busuu. I myself got the B1 level, the recommended level from Busuu. I don't think I'm in B1 level, but I'll just take it and start learning on B1 level with Busuu. So let's take a look at the first lesson here. So you see there is a native speaker saying the sentence. So you're not listening to a robot, not to an AI, but you're listening to a native speaker saying the sentence so you can catch the accent, not only listening to a machine basically. And here you see that I have the sentence first in Spanish and the second one is in German because I use German on my application, on my Busuu, but of course you can use any other language. So I think there are several positive things about this app compared to Duolingo. The first one is again that your language of choice, the language that you used to learn, doesn't matter that much. Compared to Duolingo, Busuu does not provide translation exercises. So it's not like you have to translate the sentence from the target language to the language that you choose. It's not like that at all. So Busuu is free from that constraint that you have to pick another language. So, in Duolingo, for example, when you learn Spanish with English, the lesson is completely different to the lessons when you want to learn Spanish, but from French. On Busuu, it doesn't matter. You will learn Spanish. It doesn't matter if you learn it with English or with French. It will work just the same. And for a certain language, there are actually several different classes, several different courses. There's always the complete course Spanish, for example, because I'm learning Spanish, but there are also courses for travel Spanish or other courses depending on the languages. I have only tried the complete Spanish lesson, but I think the other lessons are just pretty similar. They just focus on different vocabularies or maybe different grammar points. The second positive point of this app is that there are more comprehensive grammar explanations. Not only grammar actually, they also give more explanation about cultural things, about formal or informal aspects of the language so that you learn much more about the cultural thing as well, about the country where the target language is spoken. For example, with Spanish, they even include some differences of the Spanish words that are used, for example, in Spain and in Latin America, which I think is really useful when you learn a language that is pretty much global, like Spanish. So there must be differences here and there, and they actually include that explanation in the learning app. So they explain the grammar points in the lesson, not just like in Duolingo, you can actually find the grammar explanation, but it's very short and it's pretty much a little bit hidden. while in Busuu, it's there and it's explained in a much more comprehensive way. They give grammar explanation and then exercise, another grammar explanation, another exercise until you completely understand the rules. Yeah, I think that's a much better way to explain something instead of the trial and error method that Duolingo uses. Here, you learn first how it works and then you do the exercises. A lot better. There are also stories just like in Duolingo, but here the stories are much more real life related, I think, compared to stories on Duolingo which are more whimsical, funny stories. Here it's about real stuff that you might really say in daily life. And I think it really, I just find it better and much more relatable compared to the stories on Duolingo. Another great point about this app, about Busuu, is if you remember my complaint about Duolingo on my Duolingo review, is that there is virtually no writing exercise. Well, there is now writing exercise by the end of some stories on Duolingo, but yeah, I don't think that's enough because it's basically corrected by a computer, by an AI. But here on Busuu, they also incorporate speaking and writing exercise. And speaking, by speaking, I mean really speaking. You are not reading the sentences out loud. You are speaking with your own words or writing with your own words. And there's a community in this app that will correct your either speaking or writing and give you comments if you make mistakes and whatnot. So you can actually get input from other native speakers that will help you progress. And I think this is really what we need. In a language learning app, you need a community so that you can also get corrections not only on your reading and on your listening, but also on the more active side of language learning, which is speaking and writing. And I think it's really cool. A big plus for Busuu. Another point about Busuu is that they have also premium version of the app and you need to pay around 100 euros for a year. So the free version of Busuu, there's an ad at the beginning of every lesson, so you need to watch 15 seconds ad. So there's no heart system compared to Duolingo. So you can still do the exercises. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. Not like Duolingo, like after 3 mistakes, you need to wait forever to get your hearts back. On Busuu, you can still do the exercises just fine. It's just you need to watch a 15 seconds ad at the beginning of every lesson, which I think is a much better way to learn something so you're not gated by 3 hearts. But if you want to get rid of the ads or you just want to support Busuu, then of course they will love it if you take the premium version. But for now, I think even the free version is good enough. It's less annoying than the free version of Duolingo, for example, if you are making a lot of mistakes like me. So all in all, I think Busuu is a much better application to learn a language. The exercises are, I think, much better compared to Duolingo. Again, there's no translation exercises, and there are writing and speaking exercises. The grammar points are explained way better, but I still think that it is not enough to just learn a language with an app. You still need to get another resources, for example, listening to podcasts or talking to native speakers, reading a book, and doing something else outside the app. But if you want to learn only with an app and you want to compare Busuu and Duolingo, then Busuu is the clear winner here, no doubt. So that was my review on Busuu. Have you tried this app before? And if you have tried it, what do you think about this app? What do you love about it? What do you hate about it? Write them down in the comment section below. So if you want me to review another app or another platform for language learning, write them down also in the comment section below. I will try to review them and give my honest opinion on this channel. So that's all for today. Thank you for sticking with me on this channel. Yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it to your friends. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye!